Hi, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRioN, and right now we're going to be checking out episode 5 of season 1 of Peaky Blinders. Very quick recap because I don't have a lot of time today to film. Where we left off last time, it was a pretty eventful episode. First off, the Lee family, they came back for revenge after what happened at the racetracks. But Thomas has had like a little card up his sleeve. His ultimate goal is to take over Billy Kimber's organization and business and the racetracks and everything. And to do that, he needs power. He needs the right people behind him. So he's aligned his family and the Lee family together to get married. Basically bring the families together, what is a very smart move. I don't know if it will happen this season, but I can see Thomas trying to completely take over Billy Kimber. And of course, Campbell, the police officer, is going to get involved and, you know, completely screw things up for Thomas. Now, Thomas's sister, Ada, she's had the baby. She had it, and then like Freddie turned up and he had like a moment with his son. And it was only a moment because the police turned up. Like at first I thought, did Thomas kind of set that up? But like, of course, he had nothing to do with it. I think he's a man of his word when he said that like it's a peace treaty until morning. But to be honest, I think it was Grace. I think she overheard what was being said. What's his name? Is it John? John Shelby, the one who got married. He even said to Grace, there's no way Freddie wouldn't be there. Of course he's going to be there. And earlier on in the episode, Grace was talking to Thomas and she said that they've put the phone line into the garrison. And Thomas made a joke about how like now we only need someone with a phone that we can call type of thing. So I think she went into the back and made a quick phone call to Campbell, and they basically was ready to pounce on Freddie as soon as he turned up. I'm surprised there wasn't any reference in the last episode to the IRA coming up. The IRA seems to think that it was the Peaky Blinders, so Thomas had told him, like, send someone up, parlay, we'll sit down and talk, tell him it's a misunderstanding. So I'm very surprised that there wasn't some like reference to it or something. Maybe we'll get it this episode or maybe in the season finale. And that might be it. I think that might be the season finale. Is the IRA coming up and, you know, having a bit of a beef with Tommy. But yeah, I'm really digging this show, man. I really am. Okay, what I'm going to be doing, because this show only has 6 episodes per season, I was going to do like a break, like do season 1, then do a season of another show, then come back to season 2 of Peaky Blinders and mix it up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is just continue on. So as soon as like we do episode 6, the following week will be episode 1 of season 2. We're just going to just keep rolling through them all, man. But yeah, episode 5, Peaky Blinders. Let's do this, man. Daniel Owen. Okay, so who's Daniel Owen? Maybe a war buddy? Maybe he died in France?
It's the last time I'm going to say this. It wasn't me who shot Freddie Thorne.
Tommy, I'd ask you to swear on the Bible. But you can't swear on that, can you? Nothing you hold sacred.
That's kind of fucked up, man, that no one's believing him.
Black Star. What does that mean?
Black Star Day is the day we take out Billy Kimber and his men. No one knows this.
Not even your family.
Grace. Everyone in my family hates me. What would I tell them?
If no one else knows, she can't really use that because what if she's the only one that he's told? You see what I'm saying? Like if something happens, then Thomas will know that she's a snitch, basically. You know what I mean?
And who the bloody hell do you think you are?
My name ain't Arthur Shelby.
Dad?
Oh shit! It's fucking Thingy. Did he say Dad?
Thank you. You're a good boy. Bless your father for these bounties we're about to receive.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a changed man.
This family needed you 10 years ago. When you walked out on us. Not now. Get out of this house.
Voice one.
Wow. Wow. So the plot thickens with the family, yeah? The father's now on the scene.
Arthur, there are things in these books I don't understand. Every week we pay £1 10 shilling by postal order to a Daniel Owen in London.
Danny Whizbang. Hangs around the pubs in Camden Town Wharf for us.
I thought Danny Whizbang was dead.
You thought wrong, didn't you?
But I've seen his grave. He was shot.
Now, that was a show to satisfy the wops. Tommy just shot some sheep's brains at him.
Okay, he was the guy from episode 1, right?
You don't ask questions about things that don't concern you. Never, right? That's for you. Don't tell Tommy I took this.
Sorry, it was episode 1. There was so many names, man. Okay, so that's Daniel Owen.
The Shelby, Casino and Hotel.
How much? How much to get started?
The oak needs but an acorn.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bloody do it.
It would make my heart beam, but I don't want to cause any discord between the brothers. So please, why don't you talk to Tommy first?
No, I'm sick of taking orders from him.
Oh, Alfred.
Tommy's not the only one in the family with an head for business. And Shelby money is Shelby money.
I thank God for my wonderful sons.
I've got a real bad feeling that he's going to con him for money and then disappear.
You're doing good, sir. You're doing good. I love you, Doc. I love you.
I got such a bad feeling about this, man. I could be wrong, but he could end up being a real good, decent guy. But right now, like, it just seems a bit suspect to me.
Let me get to the point. I don't care what kind of half-arsed tanker operation you have going here, but I can assure you, I represent a very different category of organization. My cousin was shot. I am judge, jury, and executioner. I find you guilty and I pass sentence. You deliver the guns to me, or I deliver death and hell's fury to you and your little tribe of heathens. Am I making myself clear?
Let me confess something to you, and only to you. I have the guns, but they have become a burden to me. Perhaps it is time to unload that burden for the right price.
The tension, man, so good. Oh shit.
Malachi Bar. You hooked yourself a big fish there.
With these guns as bait, who knows what we'll catch.
What?
You suggesting that you and I could work together as a team?
Perhaps we have more in common than you think, Inspector.
Wow, really?
Can you answer me a question? Who gave you Freddie Thorne?
As everyone in the city knows, it was you, Mr. Shelby.
See, Thomas is smart. He's going to start clocking on that he's got someone on the inside snitching. At some point, he's got to clock onto it.
It's all there.
It is indeed. We're going to build something with the sun. Something magnificent.
When do we sell that?
Hungry for work, are you?
Yeah.
Ship sails Friday. Meet me at the boxing ring.
Right. Friday.
And I bet Friday is not there. Just calling it right now.
What the hell is going on?
On the St. Andrew's bell strikes midnight. 2 IRA men are going to come through that door. When they have what they want, they plan to kill me. It's your job to stop that happening. You're going to be in that back room. I'm going to be sitting there. When I make a toast, you're going to come out with that thing raised. You don't shoot, you just point. I'll do the rest. Just point. Right? Right, go. Go on, go.
Like, she's got no love for the IRA. Because that's apparently the reason why her father's dead, right? Oh, man.
If damage is done to either side, it's no concern of ours.
Is this really going to work? Are the police really going to turn up and nab him?
You're gonna need a shovel. You thick fucking tinker.
Do you think we'd let you live?
She's going to come out blasting. I know she's going to just come out blasting.
To barmaids, you don't count.
Oh, shit! I knew it! Was he having flashbacks to, like, the war? Oh, shit. Daniel saved him. Oh! Oh! That's some Ragnar shit, that is. Ragnar taking out King Horik, like the fuck. Headbutts and then boom, boom.
Why did you shoot Grace?
I didn't know it had it in me like that.
You've seen me.
And you've seen me.
Wow. Here comes the fucking police now, right?
This never happened. They were never here. Who cares?
What? Wow, what the fuck? Thing is though, you know that this whole thing is going to bring them two so much closer together. Her loyalties are going to be so torn.
If I'm right and the guns are found, you have no more business with Thomas Shelby. Is that not so?
Are you trying to do a deal with me? Because if you are, you must be explicit.
I want your word that Thomas Shelby will not be harmed if the guns are recovered.
You have my word.
Bullshit.
When my family
See, okay, I've got to pause. I've got to pause. I can't see Campbell keeping to his agreement. Even if it is to Grace. I think he'll violate it, he will go against it. He's got such a hard on to bring down Thomas Shelby. And I think she's already shown it, like her loyalty is kind of torn, like she wants to see Thomas okay. I think if Campbell breaks his promise to her that nothing will happen to Thomas, then that will make her turn against him. That will put her 100%, her loyalties will go towards Thomas. Right? I can see that happening. But I knew it. I said it. She's got no love for the IRA because they killed her father. You know what I mean? So I just had a feeling like she was just going to come walking around and bang, bang. Oh, shit. And that bit of dialogue, how, like, he said, like, you now see me. And she says, you see me too. Or something like that, right? That's so good dialogue for that scene, that moment, how, like, they're both kind of stripped down to their raw core, like who they really are type of thing. Ah, so fucking good. Okay. Oh, and he sat there waiting.
That I love
I knew he weren't going to turn up.
mine, I'd be sure they would not sell my
Have they really got him? Oh, shit.
Regulations permit me to offer you this.
What?
I'm a simple man, but a good man. And my admiration for you has turned to love.
The fuck?
You deserve better.
That's a no.
Is it the beast that dug that grave? Is it him?
My resignation will be with you in the morning.
See, he ain't going to stick to his word, man. He ain't going to stick to his word.
Well, if the truth be told, I'm not so acquainted with that promised land as I had thee believe.
Wow. Oh, man.
What were you thinking? How dare you do something like that without talking to Thomas or me?
Just told me now.
No. But you're going to tell him.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to lie low for a while.
Why?
I lost my bargaining power.
Harry said the police are already in Digbeth.
Yeah.
You took a chance coming here. Why?
The police are in the line, Tommy.
Come with me.
Oh, she's gonna help him escape. Oh, I can't believe this has gone down the way it has, man. So fucking good.
I'm looking for Thomas Shelby.
Never heard of him.
Understand this, barman. I don't care if you live or die.
He left. With the barmaid. He left with Grace.
I don't understand, sir. We should find the barmaid and see.
Call it off! All of it!
What? Oh. Them two are going to hook up properly and Campbell's going to just throw it in there and say, she's my snitch. She was working for me. She was the spy. In an attempt to put like a wedge in between them two.
I don't hear the shovels against the wall.
What shovels?
Will you help me?
Oh. It's gonna suck so fucking much, man, when he finds out that she was a police informant. Oh, man.
Watching it. I love it all night.
No. Please break. Please break. Oh, thank fuck for that.
The business I came to attend to is now complete. I'll be leaving the city. There's just one matter I need to tidy up first.
Is Thomas and Grace the thing that he has to tidy up?
According to the law, we are equal partners, and it is written in the paperwork in black and white.
But the thing is, well, me and John, we quite fancy splitting your share, so just next time, use a gun, man.
Believe me.
Thing is though, there's one more episode for this season, so you know things are going to go completely fucked up at some point. Seems like a pretty good way to end the season, man. He finally got the girl. Copper's leaving. Guns are gone. No more stress about those. Apart from the odd one or two little thing, everything seems to be kind of wrapped up nice. Business going good. Just waiting for the next thing to kind of fuck up everything. Of course, Freddie's banged up. Ada needs to come back home. And then there's Campbell. Like, is he really going to just walk away and let Grace stay with Thomas? And it's going to end like that. Fuck me. Oh man, this fucking show. Like I said, I think the bond between Thomas and Grace is really, really cool. They've kind of connected. And I think it was really sweet what Thomas was saying about how like he doesn't hear the shovels anymore. Like she's practically saved him and she doesn't even know it. It's like they've set that up and it's so sweet and so good. You feel so happy. But you know it's going to turn to shit. You know, like, Thomas is going to find out that she was a snitch and this and that. And all the drama that Thomas has gone through now with the IRA was practically her fault. The guns got took because it was her fault. And okay, granted, she gave up the guns because she wanted to help Thomas and keep him safe. Come on, man. Such a good episode. And like I said, I think apart from the odd one or two things, this episode felt like the final episode. You know, it's like everything's kind of wrapped up nicely and it's all good, and you know, our hero rides off into the sunset with the girl and making money and business going good, and you know. But there's one more episode of the season, so you know everything's going to end badly and things are going to end on a cliffhanger and shit. Yeah, tremendous show, man. Absolutely tremendous. I'm going to jump straight into episode 6 because I want to get through these, man. So give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRioN. I'll catch you in the next one, man.
Take a little walk to the edge of town and go across the track where the viaduct looms like a bird of doom as it ships and cracks, where secrets lie in the border.